Here is a old suede notebook that would have had blank pages when it was issued. We see here it's in very poor condition. This type of suede readily age dries and chips away. And what we have here is what is almost certainly a class notebook. Someone has, I guess the early owner has at some point for some reason removed some of the earlier notes here. I'm not really sure. It starts with the Armenians in 1878, page 139, like so. And it appears as if this is where they have taken extensive notes on this topic. Subjects for church newspapers is next. And right, this is all manuscript. And here is this Latin, ancient world type of notations and notes about. Here's a loose page that's been laid in like so, obviously in the same hand it would appear. Very neat writing here. They've dated everything, so here's President Edwards, which is an interesting indication of perhaps the source of this. History of catechisms, or maybe not. It's one of these sort of anonymous, extensive, I mean, this is really an extensive amount of notation, primarily having to do here, Fest of the Assumption, should be feast, I think, Episcopal Presbyterianism, and here is this little interesting embossed gum band label for probably for, well, I'm not entirely sure what. This is all about the Reformation here. Yeah, just this extensive notes. And what's interesting is the contents leaf begins with Armenia 139. So it would appear as though when this index was written, this book began exactly where it began, begins here in this one. And here is like Cicero on the gods, excommunication, the Jesuits, trial of Jesus. It's clearly Christopher Columbus, the positivists of London, the word May, Professor Proctor. It's really interesting. Prince Bismarck, the Welsh Church. Huh. Yeah. And so that's what we have. This is how it survives. And this likely student's notebook from the 19th century is available now online from me, Brian DiMambro.